Lion Dad got poisoned and died, and then the coup started, and it was just a classic, like, we gotta kill the boy and take over the kingdom. And there's an evil rat, and then a heroic death by the kid's nurse. I realize I'm probably spoiling the first 10 minutes of playtime, but like,
I haven't finished Ni no Kuni. I'm wondering if you're spoiling stuff for the end of Ni no Kuni, like just in the game. I'm not gonna lie, but
well, that's
it's fine. I think it's fine. That game's been out for a couple.
Yeah.
Like,
besides, you should probably finish
years.
it if you've started playing it.
That is also fair.
Giving you
I
plenty
am
of time.
used to spoilers,
That's fair.
so that's fine.
I'm very bad with spoilers. As you go on, you can play as different characters. So, like, you and Roland, this little half cat kid dude. He has like little cat ears. Like, he looks like a boy, but he's got cat ears and a little cat tail.
So he's the new.
Yeah. So you play as him. He's like the magic user. Roland is like he's a sword dude with the pistols. And as you go on, you add more characters, obviously, as you meet them. One cool thing that I like about the game is that you get these little, like, fairy type creatures. I forgot exactly what they were called. They basically help you automatically heal. So you're not like, darn, I'm at like 5% health. Better open up a bottle of juice and drink it. Like, they'll automatically take care of some of that stuff for you. And they'll do assists, like just auto assists. So it kind of takes out the complexity of the game. I think it's really, like, the combat is really good if you've never played an RPG before, a JRPG before, and you just get overwhelmed by stuff. It's also got like 3 different difficulty settings, and I'm playing on the easiest difficulty because I'm like, all right, quick, I gotta blast through this game as fast as possible.
That's probably a good choice. I remember the first one being kind of tough, actually.
Okay. But yeah, it's very whimsical. It's got, like, one thing that I don't like about it, and this is just me, but the voice acting is there's a lot of voice acting. So there are segments where they'll do like a cut and then they just say everything that needs to be said. One of the reasons why I like the Zelda games so much is because, like, nobody talks. They just grunt. And then you just read really fast and then you skip on through it. They do a little bit of that. But there's like segments where they'll just talk through an entire segment. So it's really great if you like to have people talk at you during the cinematics. But it's not great if you're like, I just need the information and let's go on. So I'm wondering if there's something that I could do to turn it off, maybe? Because it's a little annoying and I'm finding myself like skipping through certain dialogues just to like have them kind of speed it up a little bit. Very whimsical, very cute, easy to play, at least on the lowest difficulty. I'll try it at the highest difficulty and see how it is. I think you can change it mid-game. So if you're like, let's like crank it up to legendary, you probably do that in the middle of the game. But yeah, I liked it.
So you would give it the old thumbs up then?
Yeah, I'm gonna finish games unlike some people. No, I'll finish it. Actually, I'm gonna play it tonight after. No, just kidding. It's already 10. Man, we have been talking for a while. But yeah. I'll finish it. I would give it a thumbs up. And then if I had to describe it in 5 words, I would say that it was a whimsical Ghibli movie game with cats.
I had to. That's 6. Can't do that part.
Damn! It's like haikus.
I know. I was counting the first part of it. I was like, that was just 4.
Okay.
Damn. It's just whimsical. Whimsical is so large.
Movie with cats.
Anyway, me.
Yes.
The Keegan
It's
segment.
me. It's my segment, and that is the lifestyle segment. This week, I was fortunate enough to kind of have one fall into my lap for the first week. So my buddy was having a birthday in town, and he goes, "Come meet us at Encore." I go, "Okay." And he goes, "We're in room 4. What? He's like, yeah, no, Encore, it's a karaoke bar.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
So let me set the table. I got there about half hour later than most of the people, so they'd already set it up. So I walk in, and this place, Encore again, is in the middle of Minneapolis, like close to University, kind of that sort of area. It's not great. It looks like any other, like I would say kind of rundown outside looking. It's kind of a shady area. And so I'm walking up to it, I'm like, okay. All right, well, let's see what they got, whatever. They'll know what they're talking about. And I open the door, and it's kind of like, it's really nice inside. There's like a bar right away in there, big open windows, and like just a huge kind of like sit-down bar area when you first walk in. And there's just one person there, and it was the bartender. And I'm like, okay, I think my friends are in room 4, and he's like, yeah, just walk down this hallway. And I kid you not, the hallway is completely painted black. Everything is pitch black. And there are just like 4 rooms on each side of this hallway. And I'm like, oh, I'm getting kidnapped. Oh, what happened? And then I like look to the left in like one of the windows, and it was clearly the karaoke room, like, was designed for kids, and it just has a bunch of Hello Kitties on the wall.
Nice.
Oh my god.
I'm like, I am so sketched out. Like, I don't know what the hell this is. Of course, it's at the end of the hallway. Open the door on the left, and all my friends are inside already doing karaoke. And despite the start of that, it was actually super fun. I had a great time. It's very Japanese inspired. It was very like that sort of style. There were they had like a waitress came in, and she was like giving us drinks, and there's different food and menus to order, so you could like order appetizers, like meals, which I probably would recommend, honestly, because sometimes if somebody was like singing something and, you know, you were just like watching the screen, it's nice to like eat or have something to do. I didn't have any of the food, but I heard it was really good from my friends. I just had a beer because there was no way I was doing that without at least having one beer. I am not a karaoke type person, and it definitely was the best like atmosphere for it. Like just having a bunch of your friends around, all just singing like stupid shit, and then just laughing at each other and laughing at either how bad your singing was or how much you screwed up the lyrics or just like doing stupid voices. We had one girl there who could completely do like for like 5-10 seconds a great metal voice, and she was doing it to like Hillary Duff songs. So funny. Oh, it was great.
Let the rain fall down.
It was that song.
Nice.
Oh, I can just.
And she was just going, just, let the rain fall down. And it was just perfect.
Double bass.
So, what I would recommend is if you do go with people who have similar music tastes. That was one negative thing, was I did like 2 songs. And then, like, towards the, like, last hour, we had a bunch of songs from other people in our group who, they were, like, girlfriends or something like that, and it was not my style. I don't know. I was just like, alright, yeah, I'm gonna just look at my phone while you sing this for half hour, and,
What were the songs that you did? Yeah.
Personally, I did, Killers. Somebody told me.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever that, I think.
Oh, the Girlfriend's a Boyfriend or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yep. And then we did, I did Jimmy Eat World, the
Nice.
middle. That's kind of my wheelhouse, is cheesy 90s rock, so,
Yeah.
or 2000s, I guess. So yeah, I would suggest going with people who have, like, similar music tastes or are willing to do similar dumb songs and laugh about it. Another thing, was they didn't get the rights for a lot of the music videos, and, like, everyone needs the music video with the like, subtitles or whatever that you're following along to.
Yeah.
So they would have stock footage of, like, just women doing normal things. And it was, like, kind of the creepiest thing, but I loved it. It was just so dumb. Just model girl, just, like, sitting feeding ducks as like some stupid song plays in the background because they couldn't get the rights to like ABBA or something. That was one of my favorite things about it, was just laughing at the like dumb stock footage. It was so good. Anyway, say negatives. It's kind of pricey. We all pitched in. It was a group of like 10 to 15 people, which I also recommend. I recommend going as a big group. It makes it more fun. But
there's enough space in there for 15 people?
That was what I was going to bring up as well. There wasn't a lot of seating room. Best fit would be 10 people to like 10 people to like 6 or something like that would probably be ideal. We fit in 15, and some people were standing by the end of it. Like, it was pretty full. And the seats they had were definitely seats in which they didn't expect you to go past like an hour, because those seats were not cushiony. They looked super nice, but then when you sat on them, there was no cushion. It was like one of those seats, like an art seat. They expected you to get up and sing, but none of us did. We just all sat on the couch and just passed like the 2 mics between us. But yeah, pricey. It was a little bit pricey. Like between us, we paid $20 each, and it was like 15 people. So I don't know. But we also went an extra hour, so that could have had something to do with it. Yeah, overall, I'd recommend it. It's good with the group, and I don't know if I would do it alone. I wouldn't. I don't know if I would Agretsuko it. But yeah, no, definitely recommend it as a fun group activity. I'd do it again for sure. If I had a good group, like I said, that had like similar music tastes at least, just to mix it in, something that anyone could sing to. Yeah. Stuff like that. But yeah.
Have you ever done bar karaoke?
No, that's what I was gonna. That's like exactly the one thing I never wanted to do. Like, I just see that and I'm just like, oh God.
Because, like, here's the thing. Bar karaoke is like, you're in a room of, it's a crapshoot because you don't know who's going to sing what. So my thing was, like, I did bar karaoke in River Falls. So half of it was all country music, which I am not a fan of. You're in a room of people who you don't know who's going to sing what, so it's going to be mixed results.
Yeah, and I could never do that.
And it works the other way around, too, because, like, I went to a different bar up in Duluth where we were about ready to, like, just pump that karaoke box full of Panic at the Disco. And half of the bar was not feeling it. Whereas, like, in a room where you're secluded with just a bunch of friends, you sing whatever you want. Like, it's your scene, you control it. And you don't have to, like, face the judging glares when you're like, I want to sing Rock Lobster by the B-52s and not get nasty stares. So
exactly. Yeah. It was, and that was what it was great for. It was just like, that's the most comfortable I've ever felt singing. And so, but then again, booze helps.
Yeah. Oh, that's so true.
A place that continually is like, hey, you want beer? That helps anyone.
Yep. A little liquid courage.
Yeah.
A little liquid courage never hurt.
One thing I want to add on top of that is that karaoke at weddings, I do enjoy greatly. I think it's an awesome opportunity if you have a karaoke at a wedding.
There's a wedding in the works, so a little.
Oh, that's right.
Little note taking going on here.
Our boy Brendan is engaged.
Suppose I should just kind of go into detail about how it happened. It was just a camping trip, and the well that we found, it was all by chance. I mean, there was going into it, there was no idea what we would find on the trails. The plan started to formulate in my head. Maybe we got a couple quarters here. Let's make a wish, throw it down the well, see what happens. And so originally, she wished for a dog. And kind of at the same time, I kind of want a dog too. So, but then when she asked, well, what did you wish for? Well, I took a couple steps away, and then I turned around and was like, well, let's find out if it comes true. And so I broke my back getting down on my one knee.
But it's so adorable. I love it.
Yeah, Keegan.
Eat that cheese up. It's delicious.
I mean, We are in Wisconsin.
I'm not anymore. I'm in the land of no cheese.
Literally,